1969, for the first time, a man has landed on the moon.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Norway's hour of birth as an oil and gas state was in late 1969 on the Ocean Viking drilling rig. The night was stormy and the wind was so strong it nearly blew the workers' helmets off their heads. Early in the morning, the geologist was brought another drill test specimen. He was fascinated by its blue colouring. He couldn't believe his eyes, but the blue remained. The drills had struck oil and gas like a Christmas gift to the Norwegian people. In 1971, the Phillips Group was the first to start oil production in the North Sea on the Gulf Tide drilling rig. In a flash, the Ekofisk field became known around the world. Like the Phillips Norway Consortium, the crew on the Gulf Tide is international. Phil Harkes, responsible for the production process, is from Oklahoma and was probably baptized with oil, not with water. The men who dare to come out to these artificial islands as big as football pitches call themselves roughnecks. In the middle of the North Sea, about halfway between the Norwegian and Scottish coasts, a group of artificial islands is created above one of the most valuable parts of the European seabed. Components of the final Ekofisk complex were built at many places around the world to be in the right place at the right time.
After careful calculations and extensive tests, the tank design was approved, and 1,000 men were busy in Stavanger Fjord building the world's largest maritime tank. Moving this monolithic structure out to the Ekofisk location involved a 230-mile journey at 1.5 miles an hour. A narrow, twisting route had been surveyed to bring the tank safely to the open sea and then to Ekofisk. In the spring of 1974, Ekofisk Center was joined to the rest of the platforms by catwalks and piped bridges. And now it's possible to walk almost a mile from one flare to the other. One of the first to take this walk, high above the sea, was the King of Norway, Olav V, who visited Ekofisk when it was almost finished.
Wir haben die Verhandlungen zu dem Gas, was wir über diese Plattform, auf der wir uns gerade befinden, beziehen, mit einer Gruppe von Gesellschaften unter Führung der amerikanischen Phillips durchgeführt. Es handelt sich hierbei um ganz erfahrene Gesellschaften, in die man ein großes Vertrauen bei der Realisierung solcher Projekte haben kann.
This is how the gold mine under the North Sea is to be exploited. An oil pipeline to Teesside on the English coast has already been completed. The second pipeline for natural gas affects German interests. It leads 268 nautical miles to Emden on the German North Sea coast. The helicopter prepares to land on the pipe-laying vessel LV Midas. Its current position is 3 miles off the German deep water lane. Some 36,000 sections are welded together to form the 430-kilometre gas pipeline. 13.5 billion cubic metres of natural gas will flow through it to Emden every year.
At the time the Ekofisk field was found, there was no market for the gas. And the cooperation between the producers and the buyers to create that market was clearly a win-win situation, which made the development of Ekofisk to go forward.
Don't swing back toward the bow. Yep.
Hier ist das deutsche Fernsehen mit der Tagesschau.
In Emden ist heute nach 4-jähriger Bauzeit eine neue Erdgasaufbereitungsanlage eingeweiht worden. Mit dem Gas über eine Pipeline aus dem norwegischen Ekofiskfeld soll künftig die Erdgasversorgung von 4 europäischen Staaten verbessert werden.
The terminal in Emden cost about 282 million Deutschmarks and is one of the biggest plants of its kind in the world.
Very vital. As you all know, we bring the gas from offshore Norway here to the continent to supply customers in Germany and Holland and Belgium and France. And it's very vital to the revenue coming into Philips Norway.
The Emden terminal will treat up to 60 million cubic metres of natural gas a day, which will be fed into the integrated network of Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium and France.
Guten Tag, ich bin Trixie Sonnenschein. Meine Wohnung hat immer 22 Grad. Das macht die Erdgasheizung.